Hey guys, Coach LC here. This video is the ultimate fitness guide for busy people. If you clicked on this video, it means that you are busy but you care about your health and you want to learn how to live a healthier lifestyle, how to live as long as possible, so you care about your longevity. First, let's look at the topics what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about good habits and habit building. We're going to talk about nutrition and training. I'm going to start with healthy habits because that's the base. The first and most important habit is sleep. So I highly recommend you to set up a sleeping schedule and stick to it at least 6 days from 7. It will help your body to stick to a regime, and in a few days it will learn when you're supposed to go to bed and when you are supposed to wake up. I highly recommend to go to bed 2 or 3 hours before midnight, as studies show that it has huge benefits for our body. For example, improved sleep quality, better mental health, better physical health, better cognitive functions, and the list goes on and on. Aim to sleep somewhere between 7 to 8 hours every night, as it is proven that that's the best for our body. So if you go to sleep around 21:30 and you sleep 7.5 hours, it will mean you wake up at 5 a.m. and you can join the 5 a.m. club. Next on the list is hydration. A lot of people neglect it and suffers the consequences, like headache, achy joints, etc. What I do is I keep a big glass of water near my bed, and in the moment I wake up, I just chug it down, like 3 to 4 deciliters of water. Then I go on with my morning routine. I will talk about it a little later. And after my morning routine, I take another 3 to 4 deciliters of water. It helps me to wake up my body. It helps me keep hydrated because I was sleeping like 7.5 and 8 hours and I didn't drink a lot before sleeping, so I don't wake up and go to pee all the time. It helps to refill your body with fluids. Then I have one rule what helps me and my clients stay hydrated during the day. Every time you go to the toilet, after the toilet peeing, just chug down 3 to 4 deciliters of water. So if you go to the toilet 3 times a day, which is I think very normal, or it's a minimum, then you are already drank like 9 deciliters of water or 1.2 liters to addition to the morning routine. So you are near 2 liters already, and this helps you a lot. But as soon as you finish the toilet, go and drink water. Imagine it like you are a car and you need to refill, and it's going to be easy to take care of. In my morning routine, I have ice cold shower. It helps me to wake up, enhances my mood, plus I always train my mental strength with it, because, well, the truth is nobody wants to go in the ice cold shower and just like stay there. So it helps me to start the day with some practice and the mental strength training. The next thing on the list is stress management. Now you have 2 choices. You are either like me and you don't stress about anything, which comes with a bright side, but on the other side it can be some downsides too. Or you are a person who stresses about everything and you should find a way how to manage your stress, because one of the worst things what you can do is withhold that stress and let it build up, and it will destroy your health. So one of the things you can do is to keep a punch bag around yourself or a pillow which you will use to just scream in it or just punch it, because you believe it or not, but that way our body can manage and get rid of stress. It helps a lot. The next thing is you can practice some breathing exercises like cube breathing. It's like 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold. It should help you to just calm down and move on with your day with less stress. Meditation is a solution too. You can find an app like Headspace and use it to have a nice and guided meditation, for example, before sleeping as a night routine or a before bed routine. But for sure, it's very important to do a stress management in your day so you can get rid of the bad energy and be healthy, because it is proven that chronic stress, what we usually get from our psychological perspective, it's very bad for our health. Supplementation can be a good habit too, and if you are a person who always forgets to take his supplements, then I highly recommend to put it in a place where you can always see it and make it either a morning or either an evening habit. If you don't like it to be separated, like some pills in the morning or some supplements in the morning and some in the evening, then just take it all in the evening. It's better than not taking it at all. So, for example, if you are in the kitchen in the evening and you see them out on the counter, that will help you to think about it and take it. I highly recommend to take every day omega-3, D vitamin and magnesium. Now let's look at exercise, because a lot of people says I don't have time to exercise. Well, if you have time to sit on a toilet an extra 20-30 minutes just to scroll on your phone, then you should find time to exercise, because it has huge benefits for longevity and your body. And also it can help you with stress management. Exercising does not have to take hours or even an hour. Sometimes 30 minutes is enough, but it has to be intense and well guided or well planned. That's why I highly recommend you to either plan it forward, what you are going to do, or pay a trainer or pay me to get a plan what is good for your 30-minute exercise. But just for example, let's look at a few goals and a few examples what you could do in a 30-minute window, and what kind of exercises you could do and help you to move towards your goal plus longevity. So, example training 1, let's say you have a goal of endurance, you're an endurance athlete and you like to do endurance stuff. That's one of the easiest, because you just have to hop on a bike, a rover, a skier, or just go to run. You don't even have to really warm up before that, maybe just start slower and gradually add a faster tempo. But in a 30-minute window, I think that the best tactics is to play with the line between the very uncomfortable zone and the slightly uncomfortable zone, and I guarantee you that you are going to have a really badass and very beneficial workout for yourself. You can also switch up the machines. So for example, if you are in a gym, you can do 10-minute rowing, you can do 10-minute skiing, and you can do 10 minutes of biking, and it will make it a little more mixed, a little more interesting. Goal number 2, overall fitness. That could be your typical boot camp workout or CrossFit workout, some kind of an EMOM, where you do one thing for a minute, then you rest until the end of the minute, and then you have like 4 to 5 exercises and you do like 4 to 5 rounds from that. So let's take an example. You take 5 minutes to loosen up, to move around a little bit, to get dynamic stretching in, to just pump up your heart rate. Then you can set up your timer for 20 minutes, select 4 exercises. The best is to select one upper body, one lower body, one core, and one cardio exercise, and you just try to work 40-second work and 20-second rest. Do it for 5 rounds and you have a 20-minute workout, which is going to, if you push it enough hard, then it's going to destroy you, and 20 minutes is going to be enough. So let's look at the workout. For example, in this case, you could do for the first minute 40-second goblet squats. It's when you hold a kettlebell in front of you or a dumbbell and you're squatting up and down for 40 seconds. If you choose a heavy enough weight, it's going to burn your legs, it's going to destroy your core. 20-second rest, and you go for an alternate kettlebell press. So you are pressing kettlebells like this for 40 seconds. 20-second rest, then you do some core exercise, for example, plank for 40 seconds, 20-second rest. And for the last part, you could do 10-meter shuttle runs, like up, down, up, down. Now, if you want to push it, you can do intense sprints, or you can just hold some pace where you breathe and you survive the whole 20 minutes. It's always up to you how strong, how intense you go, so you reap the benefits. But remember, for a 30-minute window, the more intense you go, the more benefits you will get. Goal number 3, strength and bodybuilding. Yes, it is still possible to build muscle and strength in 30 minutes. You just have to know what to train and how many times in a week. So again, you can take 5 minutes to warm up, dynamic stretching, some easy moving around just to get the body loose and some blood flowing around the muscles. Then my recommendation is choose 2 compound movements, ideally for 2 parts, like lower body and upper body. One of them will be for the strength part and one of them will be for the bodybuilding part. These compound movements could be squats, press, bench press, pull up, chin up, dip, deadlift, lunges, Zercher squats, etc. But let's go, for example, this workout. 20-minute clock, right? 5 minutes warm up, 20-minute workout, 5-minute cool down. You are going to do 10 rounds. Every 2 minutes you are going to do 1 round. And we are going to do 5 deadlifts and 8 to 12 dips. For the first 3 to 4 rounds you are just going to warm up, okay? So you start around 40% of your maximum deadlift. That should be light enough to start with even without warm up. And the dips, well, if you are not strong enough, you can use some bands on the dip, or in the Globo gyms there are dip machines which helps you do the dips, right? So the deadlift part is for the strength, the dip part is for building your chest, your triceps and your shoulders. Again, first 3 to 4 rounds is going to be easier warm-up sets where you gradually increase the weight. If you are good at dipping and you can add weight, then you can increase the weight also. From the 5th round, you are going to push it. You should be now around 60 to 70% of your deadlift maximum for 5 repetitions. And the dips, you should start to feel that it's not getting any comfortable or any lighter. And from that time, it's just going to be building muscle and heavy training for strength. So in the end, this workout will get the job done to improve your strength and improve your body composition and build muscle. And you don't need more than just 20 minutes really, but if you take the cool down and the warm up, then 30 minutes is all what you need to take care of your strength and bodybuilding. My recommendation is to do 3 to 4 workouts every week for at least 30 minutes, and it will take care of your longevity and your health. Let's look at nutrition. And remember, for busy people, time is the essence. So let's try to find the best nutrition plan or the best way to save you time and maximize results. First time saver, drumroll, intermittent fasting. I can't say it enough. How good is it for you? And the longer we go, the longer the studies goes on, the more evidence is out there that how good is it for our longevity, for our body, for our health. So everything goes that way, that we should fast and feast. So I highly recommend intermittent fasting, especially if you are busy, because then during the day you don't have to care about eating and preparing food, which consumes a lot of time. I'm not going into the scientific aspect of fasting, why is it good for you, etc. That's going to be another video, or you can find it on the internet, for example, from David Sinclair, the Lifespan podcast. He talks about it a lot, and everything is just good. For a very busy individual, I highly recommend the OMAD or the Warrior Diet. Both of them has the same logic and based on a very long fasting period and a small window of eating. So 20 to 22 hours of fasting and 4 to 2 hour eating window, where you should eat organic and nutritious food, not pizza and donuts. Also, both of these diets support something very small during the day, for example, a handful of nuts or a handful of vegetables. Not too heavy, just a handful. Give yourself like 20 minutes to get the information from your body that, okay, I have got something in my tummy, we can go on. If you struggle a lot, but if you don't, the better to stay fasted until the evening. Next big time saver is planning. So here is what we do with my family. We find the time to plan for 2 weeks what we are going to eat. We are not afraid to eat one thing for maybe 2 to 3 days, even for 4 days, because it helps with budgeting, helps with shopping, and helps with time saving. So you shouldn't be afraid to eat the same thing for 3 to 4 days, because it makes you more effective. In these 2 weeks, that means 4 to 5 foods what we are going to cook. We plan the food, we plan the ingredients, and then we go to shopping, which helps with shopping, make it effective, make it effortless, because now we know what we are going to shop, right? So it's much faster and you can save a lot of money like that. I know everybody loves examples, so here is 1 week of example where we took some basic nutrition guidelines, which we follow. First, eat enough protein. What is enough protein? Well, we stick with 1 to 1.2 grams per body weight. Okay, I eat more because I train more, but for a normal individual who just trains for longevity, 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per body weight, kilogram of body weight is enough. 2. Eat the rainbow. So I highly recommend, and I practice it myself. There are 5 colors: red, yellow, green, blue, and white. These are the colors of the vegetables and fruits, and each of them contains some kind of a vegetable. Now, if you want to take care of your minerals, vitamins, phytochemicals, then and antioxidants, etc., what you can do is eat from every color at least a handful, which is not that hard like it sounds, because if we take 5 colors, 5 vegetables, each of a handful, okay? Red pepper is red, right? Carrot is yellow. Spinach or broccoli or avocado is green. Eggplant is purple. Onion is white. Bam! You have 5 very easy, affordable, and easy to reach vegetables what you can use to eat. And you already took care of your vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals. Consume healthy fats, olive oil, nuts and seeds, omega-3 supplement. Carbs, ideally organic and complex carbs like potatoes, whole grain pastries, pastas, bread, whole grain tortilla. And last, desserts, ideally something homemade from fruits, honey, maple syrup. For example, pancake with blueberries and maple syrup. Awesome. So here comes the example of foods. First food is from Monday till Thursday. Baked chicken thighs with baked potatoes, grilled veggies, and olive oil. And for dessert, pancake, blueberry, maple syrup. Thursday till Sunday, ground beef, whole grain tortilla, veggies, olive oil, dessert, banana bread with honey and berries. Sunday, cheat day. So based on these informations, you can create your shopping list and go to shopping purposefully with saving time. Okay, so now we have information about good habits, exercise, and nutrition. So again, I know you guys love examples, so let's look at John, you are my man again, and put together a life or a day how John, a very busy individual, could live a day. So John goes to sleep at 9 p.m. 21, wakes up at 5 a.m. Water near the bed, chugs it, goes to toilet, goes to ice shower, water again. Then he can have tea, coffee, anything what he wants. Now, he can't handle a very long fast, so as he attacks the day and gets very busy, he has a prepared pack of nuts and some veggies with him, just a handful, that during the day when he gets very hungry, then he just eats it and continues. He has a bottle of water with him all the time, so when he goes to pee, he refills his fluids with a big jug of water, 4 to 3 deciliter every time after toilet. Around noon, when everybody goes to lunch, he goes to take care of his body, so he goes to exercise. Just 30, maximum to 40 minutes while he gets there. Let's say that he works in a city and the gym is like a few minutes away, because usually it's like that. But he goes to the gym. John is an athletic guy, so he will train some strength, some explosivity and some gymnastics. So his workout for the day is a 20-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible, where he does 5 deadlifts, around 70%, 5 high box jumps, 10 strict pull-ups and strength 10 strict ring dips. After that, he takes a cold shower again, drinks water and attacks the rest of the day. He finishes around 16:30, gets home 17:30 is dinner time, either with family or alone or with friends. It depends on what kind of lifestyle John has. The dinner is 300 grams of oven-baked chicken thighs with 200 grams of oven-baked potatoes and 200 grams of grilled veggies plus 20 grams of olive oil, plus a handful of nuts and seeds inside the grilled veggies. The dessert is 150 grams of pancakes with blueberries and maple syrup, with some dark chocolate and almond. Yum. After that, relaxing time and free time. Before bed, around 20:30, he takes his supplements, omega-3, D vitamin, magnesium, and he goes to do some meditation, for example with Headspace app. Again, I'm not sponsored, by the way, just saying that it can be a very good help. Around 9 p.m. he's already in bed and getting ready to sleep. So guys, this was my video about how to put together a day for a very busy person. So as you see, it's all about just control. You have to be in control. Planning your workouts, planning your nutrition, planning your day. These 3 things will guarantee you success. Be ambitious and take control of your life. Don't let food or bad habits control you to not reach your goal or your dreams. Because the more time you have in your life, the more time you have to achieve what you want. And who would like to live fit and healthy until his 90s or 100? So you can have more time with your friends, with your family, with your kids. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it and it was valuable for you. Share, comment, subscribe. Peace out.